Somebody call the law. Somebody call the law. It got to be illegal for me to be so wrong.
What up, though? Heist man, the foe talk that talk, ghetto news and opinions. Man, the WNBA is in full effect, so y'all know what that mean, man. Racism is back. We got to talk about it, man. I don't know why nobody don't like this girl right here, Caitlin Clark. She don't do no but put up buckets, man. But yo, everybody talking about this flagrant foul she did on Angel Reese the other day. I'm talking about it got so bad that they put out a statement. The WNBA, they put out a statement talking about racism. Said the following is a statement from the WNBA regarding yesterday's game in Indianapolis. The WNBA strongly condemns racism, hate, and discrimination in all forms. They have no place in our league or in society. We are aware of the allegations are looking into the matter because they've been screaming, chanting stuff at her in Indianapolis, a predominantly white venue or state, and they playing up against Chicago, so a whole bunch of white girls versus black girls. I'm talking about everybody just up in the uproar. It's racism in the WNBA. It brings it out of people. It rears its ugly head. I'm talking about ain't nobody exempt from it either. LeBron James, he made a tweet about Caitlin Clark, the white girl, and everybody got mad about it. He made the tweet. He said, "Triple dub CC, great way to kick off the season." He clapped. I'm talking about, man, they scolded him for that. They did not like this. They did not like that brother giving her praise and props, you know. So it's crazy out here in these streets, man. I'm talking about it didn't moved over from basketball to football. Cause these football players right here beefing now. This is Ron Clark and this is RG3, Robert Griffin III, and they beefing, man. I'm talking about it didn't got crazy between them. I'm talking about it didn't got out of pocket a little bit too, man. And we gonna talk about that too. What's my man name? RG3. He put out a tweet talking about that same flagrant foul that I was just talking about. And he said, after watching Caitlin Clark's flagrant foul on Angel Reese and the aftermath, there is no way Angel Reese can continue to lie that she doesn't dislike Caitlin Clark. I know that the hatred looks like. He said, I know what hatred looks like. Angel Reese hates Caitlin Clark. Not some basketball rivalry. Hate each other. Like hate. They like really hate. So that's what he said. So that's RG3 football player. I don't know what the hell football players got so much beef or care so much about the WNBA. Like they don't have nothing. Like they don't have a horse in the race. They daughters ain't playing in the WNBA. They ain't got a cousin, an auntie, a mama. Nigga, shut up. But okay, that's that. So Ryan Clark, he had to put his cape on. I guess he had to put his cape on for Angel Reese because she a black woman and RG3 married to a white woman. So I guess that's the little dynamic they got right there. Ryan Clark, he came back and he said his things right here. He said one thing we know about RG3 is he's not having conversations at his home about black women have to endure in this country, what they have to endure in this country. He said what young black women and athletes like Angel Reese have to deal with being the opposite side of Caitlin Clark rise in the century into stardom. That's one of his tweets. Or another statement he said, if you're RG3, when is the last time within your household you had a conversation about Angel Reese dealing with what she dealing with? Said Clark asked. He said, you haven't been able to do that because both of your marriages have been to white women. Damn, that's cold. That's nasty work right there. He also said, you haven't had opportunities. He said you haven't had opportunities to have those conversations to educate you on that they're feeling about black women, what they're dealing with, and hold on, I'm reading this too fast. And they're seeing what they think of young Angel Reese. He said the whole time that he's mimicking Angel Reese and bobbing his head and moving his neck, and he's doing the whole piece, his wife is in the background, amen, and then clapping. See, I ain't know that when he was doing that. I thought it was just a tweet. Okay, he said Griffin left ESPN in 2025. Multiple outlets reported at the time that Griffin's dismissal was cost-cutting move. He said, I guess, RG3 ain't working with ESPN no more. So, he said, when I worked with RG3, he said he would make all these sorts of corny jokes about milk and how much he loved it and how important it was. And he also points out on social media that color of his wife's skin a lot. He do that a lot. I have seen him do that too. We're going to show them tweets too. He said, as in the color of her skin, it makes her special, as if the color of her skin makes her a good wife. He said, I met the lady. I had a conversation with her. I think she's more than that. But it also leads to what black women deal with a lot of black men who had to choose and date, marry outside their race, some shit like that. He said they always feel like they have to go the extra mile to prop up their woman that they are married to or that they're dealing with over black women. Denigrating. I ain't never seen that spelled out. Denigrating black women. Okay, so that's what he had to say about that. That's crazy. RG3 response to this, he said, Ryan Clark's personal attacking me and family over sports opinion is cowardly, spineless, and weak. He said, along with more than a 2-minute long video, Griffin also stated several times that Clark's assertions were way out of bounds. And I think that is too. That man talking, he a sports analyst. Both of these dudes is. One of them work for ESPN, one don't work for ESPN no more. Both of them football players talking about girls basketball, women basketball, girls, whatever you want to call it. So that's what I don't understand. And I think that, what's my man name? Ryan Clark out of pocket for coming at that man wife talking like that man ain't said nothing. That man wife ain't say nothing. He said, I think it's a flagrant foul and blase. He was saying, well, you just think it's a flagrant foul because you got a white wife. You see how that goes on? I mean, what's my man name? RG3. He been called a cornball and all that shit for a long time, man. What's my man name? Rob Parker. Rob Parker used to work for ESPN. He got fired from some shit he said about him a long time ago. Probably about 10 years ago now. What he said about RG3. Hold on, we finna check that out. Listen to this.
My question, which is just a straight, honest question, is he or is he a cornball brother?
What does that mean?
Yeah, explain that.
Well, he's not really. Okay, he's black. He kind of does the thing, but he's not really down with the cause. He's not one of us. He's kind of black. He's in the, but he's not really like the guy you really want to hang out with because he's off to something else.
Damn, you see? That's what he got. See, they never like RG3, man. I'm talking about, they talk about his braids and all this stuff. Is he really a black man because he got braids, or but he got a white wife? So he been held under the barrel for a long time. But yo, Ryan Clark wasn't lying when he's talking about that man taking them pictures on Twitter and stuff and talking all this stuff about his white wife. Look at this right here, man. I got a few of them. He said, every day is National Milk Day with cookies and milk. And he's showing his white wife right there. Okay, cool. It's another one right here. He said, Santa said, if it ain't snowing, we ain't going. He got a picture of him dressed as Santa Claus. This is off RG3's Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it. Look at this one right here. Post Malone concert with this tall glass of milk. Got this white woman out here smiling, throwing the do signs up. Cowboy hat. What's another one? Right here. He said, Gia trying to get some chocolate milk. This is him holding his baby in like a papoose, it looked like. I guess that's what you call it. But this the baby holding on to his chest like she trying. I don't know. Maybe he just like milk. I don't know. This one right here. Cookies and Milk Day. National Milk Day. So I think he just do it every milk day. National Milk Day. He showed his. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. A lot of these things are hashtag National Milk Day. Maybe it look like it's a period of time every year he doing this. National Milk Day. National Milk Day. Okay, only one of them had national. Two of them had National Milk Day. This one right here. Doctors say breast milk is the best milk. Him and his wife and his baby. This nigga loves some milk. Look, Super Saiyan milk. Hey, I don't know, man. This dude kind of weird now. And last but not least, this ain't no milk, but yo, he did do this during the Olympics. When he had that big old croissant in his mouth. Come on, pause. I don't know, man. So that's the news. That's what it is. That's what's going on right now. Like I said, the WNBA, it brings out the hatred in people. I'm talking about, y'all don't even watch this shit, really. I know I ain't never seen it. I don't watch WNBA games. I can't watch WNBA games at broadcast because everybody got the same jumper. That's how they do it, show jumpers. That's like, bring it up close so we can see their faces or something, I guess. They got a few cute ones in there. A few. I'm talking about the rest of them look like 90s rap. A lot of them look like Mr. Cheeks, the WNBA. You go back and listen to the Boot Camp Click, Mr. Cheeks, Freaky Tire, Pretty Lou. The Lex Coops Beam was in the... Nah, I'm playing. That's what the WNBA women look like. But yo, y'all tell me how y'all feel about this. Who in the wrong in this? I can tell you who in the wrong. Robert Griffin III is not in the wrong for this. I mean, he corny. Of course, everybody know that. We ain't taking his corniness away from him. But Ryan Clark, I think you wrong for this, from bringing up that man's wife, yo. Saying something about him, like, this dude just talking. This dude just talking about how he feel about these two women. One of them white, one of them black. But since this man has a white wife, y'all done killed him. Y'all didn't say, oh, nah, you try to. And I don't know, what is this? with LeBron James. He ain't do nothing but tweet about it, say, yo, good way to kick off the season. And they slandered him. They like, oh, Lord, you couldn't even do it in the playoffs yourself. He just said, damn, he giving love to Shorty right here, man. Because she can play some ball. She the future of the WNBA. She bringing eyes to the table, whatever. I guess I ain't never seen her play. Like I said, I don't watch the WNBA. But shit, that's where the story goes, man. I go live in the channel every Friday at 9 p.m. talking about something. I don't know what it's going to be. I just know I will be live and it will be Friday. Come through and holler at me, man. Hit that like button, the comment button, the share button, the subscribe button, the notification bell. All them good buttons you got to hit to get this pimping that I'm putting out when I put it out. And like I said, I go live every Friday at 9 p.m. Come through, join the conversation. Tell me in the comment section how you feel about this. Who wrong, who right? How much milk you got in your refrigerator? Because if you don't got it, I don't know, man. I can't make no jokes. That man talk about milk a lot. He just love his wife, I guess. His white wife. I don't know, man. Just crazy. Y'all do what y'all want to do with this, man. Holla at your boy, Heist Man the 4. Talk that talk, ghetto news and opinions.
This is a dangerous groups that we're dealing with now.
All right. This time, but I'll be back, and sooner than you think. Wherever there's prejudice, ignorance, inequality, I'll be there.